Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this lovely 2022 Infiniti QX50 Essential that we have for sale. This one's a little bit different than a lot of the QX50s we do videos on. This particular one is front wheel drive, where a lot of the ones we have are all wheel drive. But the funny thing is that, in the Pacific Northwest, it's already February and we haven't had any snow this year. So if you live in the greater Puget Sound area, you don't go over those snowy winter passes, you don't really have any interest in driving the snow, skiing, or things like that, pretty much front-wheel drive is all you need in the Pacific Northwest area. The thing with all-wheel drive is that, it does require extra maintenance. You have to service that all-wheel drive system, service the differentials. You also use a mile per gallon or two from your gas mileage with the extra drag of the all-wheel drive system. And a comparable all-wheel drive is a higher price point. So, like I said, if you don't drive in the snow, you live in the greater Puget Sound area, QX50 front-wheel drive will be a little bit lower maintenance cost, a little bit lower price point than a comparable all-wheel drive one. This one is really nicely equipped with features. We have a nice leather interior. It's perforated, two-tone styling, big panoramic roof. Allows lots of natural light inside. I'd open it. It does open, but it's raining right now. We also have a power sunshade thing to dim things down if it's too bright, which unfortunately is not happening now either. We have a dual display system. The top screen is for parking camera. This one does not have navigation, but they added Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in 2020 for the QX50, so you can have navigation on your phone and you can project it right up here on that screen. The bottom screen is a tab-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. We have lots of driver's assistance features. We have VDC, which ties the stability and traction control system together into one system. We have blind spot warning and blind spot intervention. So if you start changing lanes and someone's in your blind spot, it'll steer you back in your own lane. We have forward and backward emergency braking. We have a lane departure warning and lane departure intervention. So if you start veering out of your lane, it will steer you back in. And we also have steering assist, which will help keep you centered on your lane in the highway. That goes really nice with the adaptive cruise control. This one has 37,579 miles at the time of making this video. Automatic dimming mirror. Really nice leather up steering wheel. This one's a great color combination on black on tan leather. The QX50 is a stylish, compact crossover. Beautiful curvaceous body. Styling is very important to Infiniti, so they went to great lengths to make this thing look as beautiful as possible. All these creases and curves add more, cost to the production process, but this is not a vehicle that's made to the same price point as like a RAV4 or like a, like a Toyota RAV4 or Honda CR-V. This is a premium luxury vehicle, so they want to give it a little bit extra pizzazz in your everyday crossover. We have a variable compression, turbocharged four-cylinder engine. Infiniti had worked on that technology for 20 years, and the QX50 was the first vehicle to implement it. It can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly, depending on the way you're driving. So if you're doing easy driving, it will do a 14:1 compression ratio, which will give the engine maximum fuel efficiency. But if you're getting more aggressive on the throttle, doing some performance driving, the car can tell, and they can quickly change that compression ratio to an 8:1 compression ratio, which will calibrate the engine for maximum horsepower, 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. It actually makes more torque than the aging 3.7 liter V6 replaces, while getting far better fuel economy. Even though this is a compact, you have a decent amount of space in the rear seats. The rear seats also slide back and forth and recline. We also have a power rear liftgate as well. Generous rear cargo accommodations, and you can fold down those seats for more cargo space. Sometimes you have to remove the headrest or move the seats forward, but you get the idea. So you have lots of cargo space, especially the seats folded down. And then you have a little bit extra storage under here. Well, there we have it. One beautiful example of a 2022 QX50 front wheel drive. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.